Hey, what's up everybody? Wes here, and thanks for tuning in for another video. If you have a truck or SUV and you're looking to either add running boards or upgrade from the factory running boards, or maybe you have them but you just want to add a power option, definitely head over to Boost Auto Parts. I've got a link in the description below, and it's going to lead you to the Lumastep M2 powered running boards. In this video, I'll be showing you mine on my 2023 F-150. All right, so here's a sneak peek of them already installed on the truck. They look great and they match the tow mirrors perfectly. I went ahead and opted for the amber lens, but you can choose a bright white if you prefer. And this kit ships in two larger boxes, one for the motors and then one for the running board separately. Here's a quick look of the unboxing of all the different motors that are going to come with this. And here's the PF on this one for passenger front. Everything's packaged really well and labeled very clearly. This one has the DF for the driver front. Super hefty. You might get a few reps in with these before you put them on if you're looking for a workout. And then here are the rear step mounts. These don't have the motors, they just follow along with the front motor on each side, either the driver front or the passenger front, and these are interchangeable for either side. Next, we'll pop open the running boards themselves, and they are definitely sleek and solid. And what you can do here, this is the plain, but you can have a step pad installed in red, blue, or gray. Comes in the basic hex or triangle patterns. But in order to kick things off, we'll go ahead and remove our old running boards from the truck. And in order to do that, just slide around here, you'll remove these three 13mm nuts, and that's going to remove the hardware. And then use that same hardware to bolt up your new motor mounts. And one tip I'm going to have here for you is to use a wrench because the socket won't fit it. Then you'll have two 10mm for each of those to hold the running board in place. Next up, we'll have the wiring for your motors and then the wiring for the lights on the boards. That's if you opted for lights. Everything will connect up to the positive and negative terminals on your battery, and then these just run down behind your fender liner to the board themselves. And on this truck, I was fortunate enough to not have to take out the fender liner. I was just able to run them down and get them connected to the boards directly. Did the same thing on the passenger side, just ran the two wires down and got them all connected. Your kit's also going to include this ECU, which is basically the brains of the operation, and it wires in directly to the harnesses we just installed. But do keep in mind this video is just going to breeze over the installation. I'll answer any questions you may have. I'll also be linking in the description the F-150 step-by-step install by Boost Auto. But for right now, I'm going to go over some optional wiring that you can order with your kit. The first of those being this kill switch that you can install in case there are times where you don't want to have the light on all the time. Flick the switch and it'll turn that off. Or you can easily wire it to allow your turn signals to work even with the switch off, but then the bars will be off during normal operation. I prefer that because sometimes I just want to have the lights off but still have the turn signals on for added safety. And the install for this switch is super easy. There are going to be two wires that are going to need to run through the firewall. We push those through this rubber grommet and then pull them through into the cab with a metal coat hanger. And then there's going to be a ground wire here that we get connected in there, run that to the switch, and then you can either drill this switch in place, or if you prefer, just let it hang out. Now, these boards are optioned for the startup sequence like you see here, but if you have the switch off on the truck and you do your unlock, you're not going to have the startup sequence, but it will flash once, and it's still going to flash once you lock it. And another optional wiring harness that I highly recommend is this puddle lamp light harness. It takes about 30 seconds per side to install, but once you open your door, your steps are going to drop down, even if they're amber like mine, and light up the whole ground. It's super awesome, and they work in conjunction with your tow mirror puddle lights, and once they retract back up, it'll revert back to the amber that I have set up from the factory. But even the amber lights are super bright in general. They put off a nice glow all around the truck, and when you're going up the street, you can see your blinkers on the wall. You can see a glow going up the highway. This may be another reason where you might want to opt in for the kill switch if that's something that you don't want all the time. Having that kill switch can make you a little bit more inconspicuous when you want to be. And I've been using these Lumastep M2s for a little bit over a month now at the time of making this video, and I've been using them daily, multiple times a day. So I've definitely been putting them through the ringer. Everything seems to be holding up really well. They're super nice. Everybody seems to really like them. They function really smoothly and they're super strong. You can see me here kind of jumping up on the boards right now, and even here from the bottom, there's really nothing shifting around. They're super solid. And when it's time to get your boards washed up, just open the door and close it so they deploy. And before it closes, put your shoe on there and just wait a second. You'll hear it, maybe just feel it a little bit. It'll try to pull itself up and then it'll just stay deployed. But then just open the door and shut it once you're done cleaning, and then everything will retract back up into place just like it should. But at the end of the day, I'm super happy to have these Lumastep M2s installed on my truck. They really pull together the overall look that I've been going for. It matches the Boost Auto tow mirrors and they blink in unison together. I think it really just turns a lot of heads. People check it out, they ask questions about it, they think it's pretty cool, especially on a truck like this that didn't typically have powered running boards installed from the factory. All the ones you see just have these standard plastic running boards installed. And I'd also like to thank you for tuning into this video. If you have any questions or comments about the Lumastep M2 running board or the tow mirrors, definitely drop those in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and I try to get back to everybody as quick as I can. And also a big shout out to Boost Auto for making this video possible. That's a super awesome group of people, and they put out some great videos themselves. I'll actually in the description have a link to the F-150 step-by-step install. That way, if you're trying to get these installed on your own truck, you can look to that for some guidance. And I'll also have a link to the steps themselves to the Boost Auto website. But again, thanks for checking out the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. In the meanwhile, head over to Boost Auto to pick up some parts for your ride, and I'll catch you on the next episode. All right, peace.